Hey y'all, how y'all doing this evening? Welcome to a Stu Queen B's Thoughts, y'all. I'm a Stu Queen B. This is my channel. Britta, I can't stand you. Um, and we are the Royal Gladiators over here, y'all, because we never give up and we never give in. Some of us are also millimeters, okay, and we stand on business. I hope everyone had a good day today. How was y'all day today? Let me see. Let me get my glasses. I know I can't see this, and I'm tripping. So I'm playing too much over here, okay? I ain't gonna lie. Brett, I was at your Bible study that it was awesome. Child, listen. 10, glad to be alive. Amen, Auntie Greta. Brett, ain't nobody trying to take over your job. Don't act like I don't be putting my speeches in here. Listen, I wasn't sure if you was gonna take your nap or not, girl. I know you wanted to get your nap on, so I wasn't sure if you was gonna nap now or nap later. But I hope everyone is doing good today. My day has been rough. The last 2 days actually has been rough. But we still here and we gonna still do what I said we was gonna do. Okay. So what this live is about. So anybody is welcome to come in, have a seat, conversate, have a little drink, eat your dinner, whatever, have some fun. I'm gonna give y'all the walkthrough song first and foremost, and then we gonna get on down to business. Because I got to welcome y'all into the chat. I still gotta do it over though, but hey. It is what it is. Where'd it go?
I got sauce too. Came with the gang, chopper rain, get a up, boom, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she fine. Then who brought you? Twins in the bins once again. Yeah, I brought two. Ay. When I walk through, deal for the sneaks, couple freaks got them geek. Puffin' on that loud, I put Popeye in the leaf like a 30 perky. I'ma pop a nigga if he creep. When I walk through, bands on his head, yeah, get him off. Ooh, yeah, I'm that nigga, ayy, I'm that nigga, wait, I'm on fro.
Okay, we are back. Hold on, y'all. I forgot somebody. Hold on, y'all. Hey, sis, if you ain't busy, I'm live now. I forgot to hit my girl Peaches up. Listen, did y'all have a good day today? Oh God, now my daggone witch call even popped off. Sorry, I ain't mean to hit that, Auntie Greta. My do not disturb button then came off, and that sucker said, "Okay, we're gonna let everything go through." No, ma'am, we ain't asked for none of this. My windows is tripping. Yeah, they were so cute. I was laughing my tail off. I ain't gonna lie, but I love them. But as I was saying, we're gonna have some conversation talks about life because we need to have these conversations. Okay. Also, what the hell? Okay. We're gonna talk about stress and anxiety and depression and all that stuff because it's real life. Okay. Oh, I did not forget you, Auntie Greta. I was getting ready to get you. Trust me. I just had my finger on that pulse. I gotta change it around a bit. But I'm definitely gonna keep it always.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Oh, baby.
Okay. Cause you're sweet like a rose. But anything, as I was saying, I really wanted everybody to come in today. I'm trying to hit a couple of people up that I said I was gonna hit up to remind them. So give me a second. Let me give y'all something else while I look for this. Let's see. That delusional video is so appropriate for how the immature content creators are acting on YouTube. Yes, Auntie Greta, you ain't never lied because they are tripping. But I'm gonna give y'all something else while I try to get this message out real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all somebody I haven't gave y'all in a long time. I know I did it a couple months ago, I think, but let me give you her.
Girl, I pray for you. I pray that God heals you from the things that you don't talk about. I pray that God will restore your peace and your joy. I pray that He will give you structure and strategy for this new season that you are walking into. I pray that God will cover you in his love. I pray that he will remind you who you are and whose you are. Girl, I pray for you. Because being a woman is not easy. Being a mother is not easy. So I pray for you. I pray that God will give you peace that passes all your understanding. I pray that he will strengthen you where you are weak. I pray that he will calm your fears. I pray that he will uplift you and that he will bless you and bless everything that your hands touch. Girl, I pray for you. Because life be lifing. But God is still good.
That was much needed. I can't even lie on that one. Okay. I like this one. I receive it. Auntie Greta, I too, because I was like, you know what? Let me use her because I haven't used her in a while. So I said, let me go look. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Hush, Mel. Hush, Mel. I'm not trying to do that. But anywho, as I was saying, I want people to understand. Yes, he is, Auntie Greta. He is always in control. Whether we think he's not in control, he's always in control. So please make sure y'all pay attention to that. All right. And remember that. Because I promise you, when anytime you have a bad day and you have a conversation with God, it'll make it go a little easier. It'll make it go a little bit easier. I was not distracted like Sister April and eyelashes. I know you wasn't. That's why I be laughing. Cause Auntie Greta, listen, you be tickling me. I ain't gonna lie. I think I did text Bug. Hold on. Ah, my back. Sorry, y'all. Nobody told me how their day went today. How y'all day go today? Did y'all have a good day? Was your day bad? How was y'all day today? Cause I'm nosy. I'm nosy. I'm nosy. And it's too quiet in here. Hold on. Let me give me some music because this is annoying. I don't like this. I knew something was tripping me out. And y'all might could hear it. I can't. I just wanted to make sure it was still playing because it sounds so low. But anywho, as I was saying, I wanted us to talk about the things that stress you out in life. I want to talk about your anxiety, if you have anxiety or you're dealing with depression, because again, it's a real conversation that really needs to be had because a lot of us, and I don't mean just black people, I mean just people in general, are suffering from anxiety and depression. And it makes your day a little harder sometimes. Sometimes you probably can, push it away. Most of the times, pushing it away. My day was great. I went on a few errands. It was cold outside, still running. Until the end of May. Yeah, I know that's crazy that y'all only get two. I was because even my brother's like, yo, it'd be always cold here. He said we get 2 months of summer and that's it. And I was like, dang, that's not fair or nice. Okay, and it ain't. But I don't know where everybody else is, but I'm gonna continue what I do. Okay. Anybody come through and catching this on the replay, leave a comment down below. At least let me know you watched the video and you listened. If you have a opinion about it, feel free to drop that comment in the comment section. And again, hit that like button. I don't know why don't nobody like to hit the like button. Hit that like button, hit that reaction button. It helps push people out further into the algorithm. And the main reason why I continue to say it is because there are so many bot pages and they are like taking over YouTube. So I'm gonna need my content creator, females and males, to get it. Y'all get on something because Every time I look at the TV and I'll be looking for channels, I'll be tripping because I keep running across these bot channels like that channel I used to go to Vault and found out that was a AI channel. Them AI channels are getting like 568K, um 2 mil. They getting all these views off of other people's work that they're just adding into their own lives. And it's crazy to me. And I'm like, they don't have to do no work. They can just upload the stuff, copy it from somebody else, and upload it and go on about their business. So I need content creators to pay attention and make sure you take your time and not recommend, put on your list, do not recommend when you run across these AI pages, because a lot of people don't know some of these AI pages don't sound like the AI pages, but they are. So pay attention to the numbers. That's how I started to learn which one were AI pages. If they got over 350,000 K views, it's a bot channel most of the time. So be careful, y'all, with them channels. On to what we supposed to be talking about. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button when you come in the building. Say hello. Don't hide in the bushes, because it's a real conversation that everybody needs to talk about. And I want people to wake up and have those conversations about it. Now, the first thing we're gonna talk about stresses, the things that stress you out in your life. Matter of fact, I said I was gonna do this. I'm gonna drop this link in here in case somebody would like to come up if they have a thought about it, or if they're dealing with it, or whatever. It's up to you. Okay? When you gonna call me and let me know you want. Girl, Britt, I'm gonna clunk you. I didn't call you because you should know, mod lady, that the live was at 7 o'clock. Did you forget to? Well, I ain't gonna say two because I didn't forget. I remember it. So here goes the link. If you would like to come up, let a sister know. It's not a problem. If you have to want to voice your opinion, you want to tell us your experience, it's up to you. So that's what this live was about. A lot of people said they was down, but apparently they aren't. And it's okay. Okay. So the things that can stress you out in life, that could be your kids, that could be your mate, that can be your job, it could be the people in your community, it could be the people at the store. They can drive you crazy, they can stress you out, especially if your day is not going good as it is. So sometimes you have to get to a point where you say, you know what? Let me go over here in this corner. Oh, she went live. That's why she couldn't go. Let me go over here in this corner and mind my business and stay away from these people, because these people about to drive me crazy. Now, people like, oh, you shouldn't say crazy. No, when somebody stresses you the hell out, trust me, you'll feel like a crazy person, because you'll be like, is it me or is it them? And most of the time, it be them. Hey, Peaches. Hey, Sissy. Let me give her some love real quick. And thank you for buying a membership. I appreciate you. That's for both of them. Okay. I read that wrong, but still, thank you. I appreciate you, sis. You know I love you to death. I love you dearly, okay? Ain't us the devil. Just horrible. Not a good thing. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Ronnie, how you doing, Veronica? Welcome to the chat, love. Thank you for coming over. I wasn't sure if Assassin was live or not, but let me give you the walkthrough song, the welcome song, okay? Where'd it go?
I got sauce too. Came with the gang, chopper rain, get a up, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she found that who brought you.
That's the short one, just to be safe and sorry. It's better safe than sorry. So, what we're talking about, my love, we are talking about stress, anxiety, depression, because it's real life, okay? I dropped a link in the chat. Oh, and I forgot to play this part for Peaches. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Hold up. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Oh, baby.
Okay. Oh shit. I'm closing up stuff like a goofball. What the hell is that? Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on for a second. Where did my oh there it go. I was about to start screaming in here, like, what the hell happened to my page? But anywho, that's what we talk about. We talk about stress, anxiety, depression, all that stuff because a lot of us deal with it, but a lot of people don't say nothing about it. And to me, it's to the place where people need to open up and stop being so paranoid. I know YouTube is a crazy place right now, but but I think to me, I ain't gonna lie, I think a lot of problems with certain people on YouTube, I think they suffer from the same things, but they act out in different ways. If y'all understand what I mean, because I know when my anxiety is through the roof, I just want to sleep. That's why I told Anna, I told Anna, I was like, if you don't get up, as a matter of fact, y'all, the new walkthrough video that I'm making, I put a picture of Anna in there, so y'all get to see Anna. Okay, I had to put her in there. So, when I deal with anxiety or depression, or I'm stressed the hell out, I, Brit, no, I go inside myself. I have to get away from everybody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to do none of that. So I know there's some people that have it worse than me that they take more medication than I do for it. And it's to the point where I think one when they gave all those kids those medications in school messed up a lot of kids. I believe that the fact that there are so many children in one classroom, that's stressful for the children and the teacher because nobody should have a classroom of 20, 25, 30 kids. That's team too much. You can't give undivided attention to those children. Yeah, she went out with her buddies for dinner, so she doing her thing. I told her get her butt out of here and go on somewhere. Hey, Bugs. Hey, beautiful. What's up, sis? Let me give her her song. Let me give her her song. Because this is Bugs for real. This Bugs, this Auntie Greta, this and this Brit Brat, whether she like it or not.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Oh, baby.
Mm, okay. What's up, sis? How you doing? I hope all is good. I hope your day is going well. That's right. It's still early for you, child. Ooh, you and y'all in that California hours making me mad because I be wanting to go back. We need to do a lot of self-care and love, ladies. Love on yourselves so you can love another person. Love others. Put yourself first. Absolutely, Auntie Greta. And I made a background for that. Is it over here? Because I want to do an open letter. I'm going to do, not I want to do. I'm going to do an open letter to all the young ladies and all the young men that are out there because they really, really need to take care of themselves. No, that's about it. This is the cover for that one. I'm going to do that one. And then this one right here is for, I got to make sure I hit the right things. This is for women supporting black men. So I want to have that conversation as well. So I'm trying to keep myself busy and keep things up pushing and the moving and the shaking. Okay. Because that's what we need. We need to have conversations and not arguing and screaming and howling at each other, but talking. That's hey, that's y'all. That's for y'all. That Rose song is for you, Britt, Auntie Greta, myself, of course. I think my baby on there always. Well, I got to take that picture down that I have up there for always. But yeah, sis, I hit my Miss Greta. Dude, I'm so confused. Why do you have a short that says you can't find me? Freeman. Oh, Auntie Greta, I gotta go back and delete that. I really do. I keep forgetting, so I'm gonna do that now while we talking. But the reason why I said that I was so enraged that day, that's that stress, that anxiety, depression. I get very, very angry, especially when I'm doing a lot for other people or doing what I'm supposed to do, and shit just start falling apart. It's past 10. Okay, it's past 10 anymore. Stuff just start falling apart. So I'm gonna explain to you why I posted that. I'm gonna take it down because I've been meaning to take it down. I said nobody commented on it, but they showed like the hell out of it. I guess they did. They like sick of my ass anyway. So I was like, I don't care. But the reason why I posted that is because I was so angry, and I mean angry, that I could have hurt somebody that day. I um I have to deal with these stupid people from Social Security, and they're shitty at their job. I have the counselor I'm supposed to have. That man, I've been calling him for 2 weeks. His answer machine is full, and he never answers his phone. That was one thing. The second thing was I've been up for so many nights, and when I don't sleep properly, I get very enraged and angry. So when I'm stressed out, if y'all don't see me here for a couple of days, or y'all don't get no content, and you know my number, and you want to call, feel free to call. Because sometimes I'll be on 1,000, and it's hard to pull it back down. Yeah, I know. So, but thank God somebody called me back the other day. But I was like, listen, I need my meds. Y'all playing with my meds. I ain't been sleeping 2 weeks. This is bananas. I can't do this. Then I told the lady in the pharmacy, I said, y'all ghetto as hell. I said, I ain't never had this problem at my regular pharmacy. I said, it's all you women back there, and y'all slow as shit. You're gonna tell me my prescription is old when the prescription says from 3/11/2025, but you gonna try to fill one from 2024. I said, how stupid are y'all? I was so mad. Then the Uber driver didn't speak English, so he didn't understand half of what I was saying. So I ended up having to walk back home when my legs was already hurt. It was a lot. I was in hell that day. That's what I was like. If you find me on side road, just cremate me and throw me in the ocean, because that's what I really want anyway in my life. Exactly. And I'm like, I can't sleep. Now y'all know I've been up late at night putting out videos or going live or whatever. It's because I didn't have my meds. I have to take a combination of meds together. And if I don't take them, I don't sleep. So I got like two meds over here, and one they won't give me, or this one they didn't get a refill yet for this. But it says you only gave me a partial refill in the first place. So I was wilding out that day. I ain't gonna lie. I was so angry. I wanted to fight. I was cussing people out. I know they was trying to figure out who I was cussing. I was cussing everybody named mama out that day. Then I was promised something, it didn't happen, and that pissed me off and took me to another level of festivity. So I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing it. Let me see. I already paid for my commission. I wish I could have. I wish I'd have knew better. I ain't gonna lie. Girl, mad. I was worse than mad. I was like a rabid dog. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was ready to hurt something. I was ready to hurt something. And that's one thing when it comes to me and dealing with my anxiety and depression, don't play with my emotions. If you already go through this, don't play with my emotions. And when you start playing with my emotions, I can't fuck with it. Excuse me. I can't mess with you. So I had to learn to sit back and say, April, whatever. Let's do whatever. I don't care. Hell, relax. I had to keep saying relax, relax, relax. And it took me hours to calm down. That was one of the worst days. It was so irritating. I really wanted to hurt something. I ain't gonna lie, Auntie Greta. And the only people I've ever fought as even as a child was men. And I was like, I'm too old and broke up to try to fight a man. So I'm gonna leave men alone. I'm not gonna bother them. But like I said, when you're dealing with stress, anxiety, and depression, it could show out in many different ways. So when my anxiety is bad, or especially if my depression gets bad, I shut down. I shut completely down. I turn ringers off. I put on do not disturb. It's only about 5 people on that list that can get through to me for an emergency. Other than that, I'm not talking to nobody. I don't want to see nothing. Don't try to attempt to come by my house because I'm not doing it. So that's how I get. I know you do, and I love you for it. And I love you for it. Boom says she love you too. She said, she said, where's Cuz at today? She ain't cussing me out today. I said, no, child. She ain't cussing me out today. Not today. She'll get you later. But that's what happens to me. So I want to know what happens to other people. What does their anxiety or depression do to y'all? Because I also, when you get anxious or stressed out, you could sometimes binge eat. And that was one of my biggest things. Now I do still eat my cookie dough. Britt, don't talk about my cookie dough because you know I love my cookie dough. But they be cooked cookie dough, y'all. I don't eat raw cookie dough. That's nasty. But for years, my job, I loved my job, but I hated, and I don't like to say hate it, but I hated my boss. She was disrespectful as hell. She act like she was somebody's mom, and I told her she was not my mama, and stop talking to me the way she talked. I said, because I don't bother you, but you're not gonna talk to me crazy. So she kept nitpicking. She kept trying to get me fired. So that's what she tried to do. But I had my surgery before they let me go. So I was like, F her and she jump off a bridge. That's how I felt about it. So I have had a rough couple of years. But what I tried to do my best is while I help y'all, it helps me too. When I'm helping people going through something and they want to talk, it helps me too because it makes me rethink things. Yeah, she was. Oh, and that old lady has been a mess all day. You heard me? All day. But that's what I do when I get into one of those bad moods. I can't come online because if I do and somebody say something wrong to me, or if I take it wrong and they not even saying nothing wrong, I might snap. So I'd rather not come online or just continue to upload my shorts until I calm myself down and get my mental back straight and I'm in a good place. So that's why I said I wanted to have this conversation because I want to know what things trigger other people because what triggers me might not trigger you. And even I also get triggered when I'm broke. I ain't gonna lie. That's another part of my depression I was informed of that I didn't know. Because if I ain't broke and I can't do what I need to do, I have a problem. So I had to get to the point where like, you know what? You gonna stop doing that to yourself. God got you. Stop stressing so much. I learned to stop trusting in man for a lot of men, not men or women. I had to stop learning to trust a lot of women and some men because it's like you ain't really for me. I don't know what the deal is, but it's like okay, whatever. Let me back up and mind my business. So that's what I've been doing. Like if y'all remember few lives ago, I was saying yeah, a lot of people stopped coming over and this and that. I said somebody must have said something to them that was not true about me, so that's why they don't come over no more. But then I said, you know what? Nobody gives a damn. If you don't like me, oh well. I can't do nothing about that because I ain't never did nothing to you. Ain't never talked about you. Ain't never did nothing to you. So for the ones that don't come around no more, I don't even stress no more. Stress is harmful to the body. I am learning to manage my stress. Yes, it is, Veronica. Trust me, my legs hurt so bad that I know when I get home, I ain't gonna be able to walk for 2 days. When I was younger, I would overeat and get isolated and quiet. If I felt depressed, and that's exactly what I do, Auntie Greta. My first binge eating thing my doctor had me get off was my popcorn because I was eating 3 bags of microwave popcorn every day. I went from there to peanut butter, and I mean just peanut butter by itself. Um, got off the peanut butter, started eating my favorite ice cream every day, sometimes twice a day. I was like, this is getting ridiculous. You trying to lose weight, now you trying to add it back on. And I know medications do cause you to do that, but I'm doing better. Not like not my concern. It is your issue. exactly, Auntie Greta. And that's where I had to get my mind at because I was really tripping. I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't been down the road. Even I just get baffled because I'm like, to be honest, I ain't gonna front. And I'm gonna tell y'all the real. I'm one of the nicest people you'll ever meet on YouTube. I promise you. I can promise that, and I can wholeheartedly stand 25 toes down in that. I'm one of the nicest, sweetest people you will ever meet on YouTube. Some of the people you think are sweet and nice, those are the using the scammers and the liars. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that. So I had to say, you know what? Let it go. Let God do what you do. Just do what you do. The people will come. And if they don't, you still do what you do because I enjoy it. I know a lady who drank wine every day after work. She gained 40 pounds 1 year. So wine was, you know what she should have been drinking? She should have been drinking red wine because the red wine will actually help you get rid of a little bit of water weight. But the other wines, they don't help. They add calories and pounds too. The red wine don't. But they even say they even say pregnant women can have one glass of red wine up until a certain point, and then after that, don't drink no more. But I wouldn't drink at all. Folks do things to you and act like they never did it. I know, and it, ooh, Auntie Greta, you have no clue. But we're gonna have a conversation about that, a real conversation. Me and you gonna have a conversation about that. Okay? Yeah. Listen, I try, Brett. You know, you know. Don't even try to play me. She must swear. See how she do me? But I love her anyway because she's crazy, and my family love her because she's crazy. But that's what I do. That's why I said I want to know what other people do when they go through their issues. They did. Hell, it's content creators, it's subscribers, it's all that, and it's like it blows my mind, and I'm like, so sometimes when I start running off my mouth, I'm like, damn, did I say somebody's name wrong or something? My dad disrespect. I'm like, no, I ain't did none of that, and I start to say, oh, okay, you go in the corner to drink some water? Yeah, that's like I said earlier when I was telling people last time. If you don't like a content creator, don't go over there. That's the easiest way for you not to irritate your spirit. Go through your if you're on your phone and you run across pages you don't like or content creators you don't want to listen to, hit do not recommend. You'll never see their videos come up on your feed because that's what I do. People I don't mess with or them bot channels, I put them on do not recommend. I don't want to see that stuff. Hell, I'm on do not recommend. Okay, Marcella, I got a bunch of people on do not. Shut up, Brett. I cannot. Listen, but I will let y'all know this, and I say this all the time. 'Cause my doctor be like, "Do you feel suicidal?" Hell no. I said, "Listen, there is nothing on this earth. I don't care how depressed I get. I don't care how my anxiety get. I don't care how stressed out I am. There is nothing, one thing that would ever have me do something stupid to myself like that. And I still would probably have to think on it because I probably would just be in the nut house and couldn't do nothing to myself. And that's if you mess with my son. You mess with my son, you gonna get something. The terror of Satan gonna get you. Okay. Stress was a reason for my hospitalization from today forward. I changed my life. I want you to hear this clap, sis. Amen. And I'm trying. I promise y'all, I am really, really trying. I'm trying to get out of this space where I'm home. That's why I don't go nowhere unless I come here to my cousin's house. I don't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere. I stay in the house, and I think another reason why I stay in the house so much is because when I was younger, I ran the streets so much, and there's nothing in the streets nowadays but trouble. And I ain't got time for trouble. I'm not in the mood for no trouble. It's like I was telling somebody. Hold up, who was that in the chat the other day? Oh, Mary Willis. If your blood pressure, even if you take blood pressure medication, if you're stressed, you have to deal with that. You will also sometimes take a little bit, a little piece of garlic, and boil some water and put that in there. Let it steep for a little bit. If your blood pressure get a little high, drink a little bit of that. It'll take it down some. Because I even when I was taking blood pressure medication, I was so glad to get off that crap because I love my grapefruit juice, and I couldn't do it. The doctor told this lady he would not change, he would not charge for a visit. She was stressed in a bad marriage. He told her to stay. Mm. He didn't live. She lived 14 additional years. Okay, by leave. Yeah. You know what they always say, Auntie Greta? The crazy thing, they say that even married women, I've heard married women say, they were like, you want to live longer? Don't get married. I was like, oh, damn. That's deep. Coffee makes your blood sugar go up. Really? I like coffee. I haven't had coffee in a minute. I tried to make me some the other day and I stopped. Peaches, you still in this chat? Or did she run away? She might have ran away. But yeah, I be trying to do certain things. Like I drink green tea all the time. Brittany told me the doctor that people saying you ain't supposed to drink green tea. But that's all I drink. I think that 100% cranberry juice and water. I don't drink much of nothing else. I drink a soda every once in a while, and that's it. Let me give y'all something sweet and special for the day. I forgot. Wait a minute. Thank you, Auntie Greta. I know she said blood pressure. This girl Machuca, hey, Blended. What's up, love? Welcome to this chat. Let me give her some love. I cannot stand Brit. I meant to say blood pressure. I ain't mean to say sugar, but I'm just saying. That too. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there it goes.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Oh, baby.
What's up, sis? Salute. What's up, beautiful? I'm gonna give you a walkthrough too. Cause listen, this is a day about conversations and real life stuff. I told y'all I was gonna have this conversation. I meant that. Cause it's a need. It's needed. Okay. I love that. I don't know why I do. I think due to the environment, stress, and living in oppressive society, a lot of black folks suffer from HBP, diabetes, and heart attacks. Thank God I've never ever had a heart attack, and I'm trying my best to make sure I don't. Like, I love bacon, but I don't eat bacon much now. I bought me some bacon to start my diet, but I don't want to pay damn near $50 for no eggs. I don't want to pay damn near no $50 for no daggone eggs. Listen, and I gotta buy eggs. I don't want to buy no eggs. I really don't, y'all. I don't want to buy no damn eggs. Listen. Oh, that's Blended Healing's link, y'all, to her channel. They have a dialysis center on every. Yes, they do. And I am not gonna be one of them people. They can hang that bullshit up. I ain't say the whole word. Yeah, ain't that crazy? I paying no $5 for no eggs. Oh, I know. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna harass my sister Peaches. Like, Peaches, throw me some eggs from y'all chickens. That's what I'm gonna tell Peaches. Throw me some eggs. She ain't gotta bring them to me. Just throw them to me. I'll catch them. Oh my God, Auntie Greta. I'm glad I got it before it went there because it's crazy. But like I said, all them damn stupid tariffs that idiot is doing is a problem. And people ain't getting it, but them people in the rural areas are starting to get it. And people in them rural areas is starting to get it. They starting to say, oh, damn, that man. No, we're not doing bacon. Well, in the with the now 15 now. Yeah, I don't see. I ain't eating that. I'm gonna have my cousin go get me some turkey chops before I go to hell home. Yeah, I be having a problem with that because the diet calls for 2 pieces of bacon, 2 eggs. Um, you can eat a half a grapefruit or drink a glass of grapefruit juice, but it has to be the regular one, not the ruby red. I can eat as much meat as I want. I don't have to take away ketchup. I don't have to take away mayonnaise. I just can't eat certain beans. You can't eat. You can't snack. So no snickety snacks, and that pissed me off. But hell, last time I did that diet, I lost 35 pounds, like in 2 months, and I was in heaven. So I want to get this weight off me now. Turkey chops, Auntie Greta, all they are is turkey. It's just the way that they cut them. They cut it from the sides. So it's the same way. It looked like it could be a pork chop, but it's a turkey chop. They are so daggone good. Those things are good. They're not fattening. And the Amish, they grow all their own stuff. So I ain't worried about no mess in it. And they are so good. We get them from the Amish market. Do y'all have an Amish market, Auntie Greta? Because that's what they have it. That's all right, sis. Child, I know y'all got things to do. Y'all just listening. So that's cool. I'm glad. I'm happy. Because like I said, anybody that suffer from depression in here, put a 1 in the chat. Damn. Auntie Greta, I'm going to have to try to do something one day. Because I'm telling you, you will love them. Britt be laughing at me, but they are so good. They are good. They just chop them and cut them up as like if they would look like pork chops. Only a certain area have a bone in it because that's where you're going to get it from. Closed Amish market. Dag, that's cruel. Okay, thank you, Blended. Thank you, Auntie Greta. But yes, like I said, when I deal with anxiety and depression, when it's kicking my tail, y'all won't see me. So again, there is the link. If anybody would like to come up and tell a story or talk about it, we can do that. I told y'all I was gonna do that today. I meant that because I felt bad about not doing the other live Sunday, but I've been over my cousin's house and they've been driving me crazy. So when I go to sleep, I'm going to sleep and I ain't messing with her. So that's what I'll be doing over here. So when I get home, it don't matter what I do. But here, Lord Jesus, it's a fight. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's a fight. Oh, here it go. I found it. I want to play this for y'all
Father,
too.
Today I want to tell you thank you for the blessings that are already falling on the person who is hearing this prayer. Thank you that during the night you sent angels to encamp around them so that they could awaken this morning feeling refreshed, revived, and rejuvenated, knowing that there was still a plan and purpose for them in this earth. Today, I want to pray for their vision, their families, their jobs, their dreams, that you would begin to turn favor in their direction. Cause favor to overwhelm them and consume them in this season and every season thereafter. I pray that your strength would meet their strategy and cause manifestation of promises to overflow in their lives. And in faith, I decree that this is the season of unlocked, unblocked, and unleashed in Jesus' name. If you agree with this prayer, send it to someone that you know and believe that that same power that's working for you right now is transcending your location and meeting them at the point of their need in Jesus.
Amen to that. I like that. I've been looking for that video for a year. Looking for that video for a year. But like I said, if y'all want to come up on the panel, y'all can. That's the link dropped in the chat. Also, some people have real bad anxieties. Like some people have issues with going outside. I don't have that. It's just that I don't go outside because the area I lived in, I only been living there 5 years. I don't know them people. I don't know them people. And just looking, even if you was looking for a date, I promise you, where I live at, you ain't looking at none of them people. Okay? Either they look like they drunk, they look like they on drugs, they ain't got no teeth in their mouth, they look like they ain't washed their ass. I know depression can do that to you as well because I know a person that has gotten so depressed they don't and they fine. They don't care how they look anymore. And I told them you need to go speak with somebody because you're depressed. He don't want to hear it, but it's the truth because that's not the person I know. So I know that person is going through it, but they're too scared and too macho to go ask for help. And I need men and women stop trying. Ladies, I know we think we could do it all. And most of the time we end up doing it all. But I want y'all to say, you know what? Throw your hands up sometimes. You know what? If somebody calling you and need your help and you really ain't got it in your spirit, tell them, look, I can't talk right now. I'm dealing with my own. You feel me? Because some people know you suffer from anxiety or depression or you stress the hell out, but they will still come at you and throw all they shit, sorry, Auntie Greta, in your face. Hey, Brit to the brat.
And I need to saying sorry you don't cuss 100 times already. So I know what you apologizing for.
Oh, what you want to say, woman?
But I ain't gonna be up here long though, seriously, because I my phone about to, I got put on charger. But listen, I know I don't deal with depression or anxiety and nothing like that and stress. But I mean in life, it's okay. Nobody ever say, I ain't never been stressed out, you telling a lie. Because
Exactly.
we all done been stressed out one time or another. But I know that like when I was younger and sometimes I would kind of get overwhelmed with bills, especially being a single mother. And I was stressed. And one night I felt like God was just saying to me, you know, you up all night praying and crying. Go to sleep because
Yeah.
there's nothing that you can do about a lot of stuff because nothing's open. You can't fix the problem yourself, because a lot of times we try to fix our problem ourselves. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I would just I pray and I give it to God and go on to sleep. Because I mean, the situation in the morning, that's when the business is open. You can call and see about that. But one thing too, I see that back in the day, growing up, a lot of times you didn't talk about these issues. If you were dealing with depression or anxiety or stress, people didn't talk about it. And
Nope.
then it's like you swept it under the rug, and nobody knew what you was really dealing with, and you felt as though I don't have anybody who I can talk to because if you try to go to somebody, oh, ain't nothing wrong with you. First thing was, ain't nothing wrong with you. You all right. You'll be all right. And in the back of your mind, you're like, I'm not gonna be all right. So now that we have the opportunity to go to psychiatrists or counselors or whoever you want to go to and talk.
Mm-hmm.
Take the opportunity to go. Don't suffer in silence.
Exactly.
Don't just sit there and not say nothing. And in the drop of a hat, if some person say one more thing, you're gonna lose it. Because that's why a lot of people go crazy because it's like I ain't got nobody to talk to. I don't. I feel like I feel overwhelmed. I feel like I'm in this fight alone.
Mm-hmm.
I need somebody to vent to. That's why even as me and you being friends, I don't let you stay in that place.
I know. I know that.
Nope, we ain't doing that. You go ahead and get mad right now and get over. We're not gonna do that. But we gotta have people in our lives. We gotta find somebody in our life that they can be that safe place.
Absolutely.
That I
And
can
that's
go
why
and just
people.
say, you know what, I feel like I'm about to lose today, girl. And I tell you, the day been so overwhelmed. I'm just about to, I can't take it. But I mean, both of us are able to call and say, girl, guess what, honey? This child don't got my nerve, or this don't got my nerves, and we
Mm-hmm.
don't stay there because a lot of times when you get into a place, into a room, into a quiet place, especially they always say the devil mind is the idle workshop, and he's able to get in there and play your mind because so then you get behind those four walls and everything just get the caving in, all them thoughts that come up. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
say something, you just in such a place. So we got to find that person in our life that can be that safe place. That can be like, look, I feel like I'm about to crack. I just wanted to call you and tell you. And we got to, as family, I'm sorry, as family members, I'm sorry, as
What
family
you
members
talking
and friends, we got to be able to say it's all right. Because these days, it's a lot of people out here that really do have mental health problems. You be like, I didn't think it was real. But there are a lot of people out here that's got serious problems and need somebody to talk to
Exactly.
and be real with them. If you see somebody going astray and they doing wrong, and you know they mentally they doing something wrong and they going crazy, talk to them. Like, look, honey, at this point you need to see somebody, but
Exactly.
you gotta be real. Why do you got this funeral music?
Chat, listen. I think that's part of my problem too, because you know me. I'm that one person that I'm always gonna be there for somebody. If I
Right.
love you, care about you, I'm gonna be there for you. Just don't take my kindness for weakness and try to use that. And then if I'm in need, you ain't nowhere to be found.
And that's the thing too. And then too, we gotta get to the point. Sometimes that we can't be everybody's leaning post
That's true.
because people will come to you and they be on such a low vibration and just out of and they bring you down. That spirit that's attached to them. Every time they talk to you, it's oh well, woe is me. I got a problem. I can't get through it. I'm sick. I'm tired, and it starts to bring you down.
It
You
does.
fighting the battle of your own, and the thing is too, and those are the people that when you need them and they don't pour and pour and pour. You been a cup and they don't pour all they problems into you, and then you pour it out and you hear your cup is empty. You need somebody to pour into you, and then they're not there,
Exactly. Auntie
so
Greta
you
said,
can't pour. Hmm?
Auntie Greta said, Britt, it is a real, it's a real, ugh, I can't talk. Britt, it is real. A lot of unhappy, sick folks out here. And it is. It
And
is.
it is, and Auntie Greta is crazy because they will attach themselves to somebody that ain't unhappy and try to pull them down because misery love company. But you gotta
Amen.
be able to look, you gotta be able to say, look, you know what? I'm not finna be in that show. That little monkey show you got. You
Hmm.
have it over by yourself. You're not gonna bring me into this with you. So a lot of times you have to back, regroup. And I know they'll still be clinging on to you like wet clothes. But you gotta be like, you know what? I'm not dealing with you. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people out here that they mental issues will cause them to attach themselves to somebody that ain't doing that to them. I ain't
Exactly.
saying that to them, but it's just that they are jealous of the spirit and the weight that you carry. That devil and that demon that's in them, they
Hmm.
jealous of what they see you got or what you doing. And that ain't gotta be much.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't have to be much, but it's just that they attach themselves. But literally, I didn't know until I got older, till I got like maybe 19 or 20 years old, because I'm 25, that people are really having issues out here. And it's not just the adults, it's the kids
Oh,
too.
yeah.
That's why the kids, I think a lot of them, they mind.
Uh oh. You just R2D2. I think her phone get ready to hang up in our faces, y'all.
With my phone.
I knew it was your phone.
I can hear you.
You can hear me, but you started to R2D2. That's why I was saying your
Oh,
phone
oh
started.
my bad. It's probably why it's a recording area. It's a recording error. That's your phone.
Don't blame me because I ain't on my phone. I'm on my laptop now.
Well, it's on your laptop. Don't get me. First of all, ma'am, I'm trying to come up here to have a serious moment, and you want to argue. Take it up with your laptop. Take it over StreamYard. Don't take it up with me. Oh my God. See, y'all, this is what I have to deal. This is what I have to deal with her. Miss Buck said, I hear how quickly she slipped that 25 in there, and is.
You heard it right, Bugs. She a trip. 30, 25 my tail.
But
25.
as I was saying in my serious moment, since you got on this funeral home music, it playing in the background. Um, people don't they don't think it's real. And you got kids out here that's to find they want to find the easiest solution to getting out of what's going on is by trying to leave this world. But like with my daughter, I tell her all the time, my daughter's open policy. Come talk to me.
And
I,
is
my,
Bugs.
huh?
And read the screen. And
Miss
is.
Bugs, Miss Bugs, you was really my favorite. You was my friend. You was on my one of my top favorite lists. But I think you about to come on down to you all right. You about to be on that? You all right, listeners bugs? Nah, I'm telling you, I said you're my favorite, but I see you don't. I don't flip the page to page too. You all right? Auntie Greta say, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Feel free. We trying to get to 3,000. In a
Yes,
minute, we about to start shaking it fast for some subscribers or something.
and we trying to get Brit to 4.
Yeah,
They slipping.
I made that video. I made that video this morning. My little inspiration, trying to give out the word of God because there's no beef in heaven. I lost like 5 of them, but it's all right. I said,
Yeah,
thank you,
that means
Lord.
they ain't trying to go to heaven. That's what I say.
Baby, I said, thank you, Lord. I said, because those that are supposed to be here, they moving on. Because the thing is, but it's the word of God. And it's true because they ain't no beef in heaven.
Sure.
That's what they going on down here, and what the message going on here. Y'all don't realize, people don't realize that the things that you say, and I tell you all the times, I be so careful about what I say and what I do, because you speak the mind on yourself, number one, but then your action and your word. When you pray and you say, God, forgive me for the things I said knowingly and unknowingly, and I said, say it. I ain't say done. I said, say it. Because we can say a lot of stuff. The God be like, I ain't pleased with it. So when he come out here and pluck your flower, don't get mad.
Yes, Auntie Greta. She said 5 people unsubscribed to her from her channel today because she said ain't no beef in heaven. That's how stupid people are. And Bug says she loved your inspirational video this morning.
You know what I mean? Because we got to realize, you know what? I refuse to let YouTube
Uh oh.
download and uninstall and all that. It made me miss God. Made me miss heaven. I'm telling you, if whatever gate I got to stand in, I'm getting in one. Let them all go in one gate closed. I'm going to go right to the east gate. That
Exactly.
closing one to, I'm going to sit outside the gates to let me in. Yeah,
And why,
it's crazy, but I ain't worried about it though.
and why my music gotta be why my music gotta be funeral home music?
So that's what it sounds like when you go in there and say, they open room 5 and everybody when they go see them and it's lift my spirit up. Oh, shit. I'm just kidding.
So stupid. She's stupid, y'all. I love her though. I appreciate Brit. Brit do she do. She keep me from losing my mind. She really does. And I be ready to lose it. She be like, nope, we ain't doing that. Hey, Camarel, what's up, love? Thanks for coming through. Let me give Camarel some love.
Hey,
Shush,
Miss Car- hey, Camille, I like to listen to Camille. I've been in the bush. She my morning ride to school, take ride to school.
child.
Play your song.
Hollering. I'm gonna play my song. Oh, I can play the other one because this one here too.
When I walk through, when I walk through, when I walk through, when I walk through, yeah. I got sauce too, came with the gang, chopper rain, get a up, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she fine, then who brought you? Twins in the bins, once again, yeah, I brought 2. Hey.
Thank you for coming over, girl. You're always welcome, Camarel. Listen,
You
we
always
always walk
you
through.
always welcome over here in on Bridge. Camille,
That's
well, since I'm crip walking, that's I get sick of the song, but it do make you dance though.
that's my song. Don't be getting sick of my song. That's our theme song. We can't get rid of that song.
Yeah, I see that.
As long
But
as he don't have any problem sharing the residuals with it, baby, I'm good.
that's all right. Auntie
That's
Greta say Rick keep giving the word. Auntie Greta, you know what? I realize that's why I'm on YouTube. My thing is, I love to do cartoons. I like to make people laugh because that's just me. That crazy part of me and sister got about it. We got that thing on lock. But I like to also inspire people to stay in the word. I know where I've been. I know how I grew up. So it's nothing wrong with just giving a little inspirational word. But my thing is, if it ain't meant for you to be there, that's fine with me because if God's word convicted you that bad, you felt like you had to leave, I'm good. But it still ain't gonna be no beef in heaven. So you keep trying if you want to, but ain't gonna be none up there.
show ain't.
That one little video, but it's all right.
Exactly. Say, what you over there starting shit?
I wasn't starting nothing. They
I'm
get
saying
me to
that's what
get.
he gonna say to them.
Oh yeah, you get three little scriptures, then you leave. It's all right.
He said, "Well, we ain't got no room for you here, so I'm gonna advise you to find something else to go do."
I'm gonna still keep on laughing. Sisters got about it, and Mel, they still gonna keep on doing their little cartoons, and I'm gonna keep on getting my inspiration. But thank y'all for that. That come by and stop and listen.
Girl, well, you know we love you. What's up, Miss J? Girl, don't tell me you still at work. I'ma scream if you still at work. Let me put some love. Don't you be your butt at work, sis. I'm gonna use something different, Britt, so you can't yell at me. All right. She said at work. Listen, we are
And
here.
Caramel Rail, my bad.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you for being my morning commute. Caramel Rail is my morning commute to take Zion to school and back. A lot of times I get here and I just sit in the car listening because I need some entertainment. So that's my morning commute. Thank you so much. I don't normally if I don't fall out the bushes, but I'm there listening and throughout the day too if I catch you. But you already know I don't look at YouTube like that.
I know. I had to close the curtains. I'm like, why it's
Well,
dark here? Because it's dark outside.
Caramel, yes, honey, you be acting up. You keep me laughing. I'm like, she is funny. I enjoy. It's only like I tell you, I don't be on YouTube that much. So in the morning, that's my morning commute. Sometimes I might wander, but other than that, y'all know I'll catch y'all on the replay because where I'm at, not on YouTube. That's it. My mind too active to stay here all day long. And it's not a full time job, but I don't work in the week still. And Miss Sandra,
Hey, Miss Sandra, what's up, love? You
Miss
still
J, the speaker of the house walked away. See, we on a commercial break.
shut up? I'm right here. About to get
Welcome
ready to
back.
go.
Welcome back.
I only walked
See,
right to close the hush, woman.
stay close by the phone. I got to entertain the people. Whatever. What's it? Miss J said, "Hey Aquarius."
I got sauce too. Came with the gang, chopper rain, get a up, boom, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she fine. Then who brought you?
I got you.
Did you just play the song right in the middle of me
Yes,
talking?
I did.
Who
I had
does it?
I
Oh
love you,
my
girl.
God. See, when I drop down, I don't talk to you no more. Don't worry about it, cause I promise you,
Girl, I will hunt you down. You hear me?
I put you on block.
Don't you dare. How
I
you gonna
will, Riddles.
how
Don't
you
play with me, Riddles. I
how you gonna get your
don't.
leg if you put me on block?
Oh, never mind. You
Uh
so
huh.
you so precious. You so sweet. You
Yeah,
you
no, I'm
you
precious.
my favorite person in the whole wide world.
Y'all, she be messing with me. I promise y'all she do.
And
Sandra, how you doing?
we supposed to be talking about mental issues and stress. And here you are, you showing people just how you really act mentally
Okay. I told you, listen.
by interrupting me. That's something that somebody we ain't gonna talk about it right now. We got company. You got company, brother. I'm just visiting.
I got company. You just visiting. Okay.
Yeah, for
But
those that has come in late, a student is talking about stress and depression and mental health problems and the things that are going on in this world and how can we come together as one to help one another on this journey. And like I was telling her earlier, it's gonna be to talk, seek help, find somebody to talk to that's your friend. And make sure when y'all go find somebody to talk to when you stressed out and depressed, make sure it be a person that you can trust and you ain't gotta worry about your your issues being on News Slam Channel 4, 5 at live at 5. We talking about what's going on in their life. That they'll keep your stuff to yourself, themselves, because if you don't find a person that you can trust with your issues and your problems, and you laying your heart on the table. Next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood know, it makes it worse. So find somebody that you can trust to talk to, that you know they ain't gonna say
Exactly.
nothing.
Exactly.
So I'm not gonna say nothing much about you, Riddles, but you know I got you.
I'm about to tell y'all. I know we
See, you now see, I was gonna keep that a secret. That was gonna be our secret. You was gonna be able to trust me to let people know that your nickname is Riddles. I wasn't even gonna even tell nobody, but go ahead, spill the beans on yourself.
yeah, as long as I tell it on myself. Hell, even if you told it. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all why she
I
called me.
called you Riddles. I didn't say why.
I'm telling them why. I'm
Okay,
getting
go
ready to
ahead.
tell them why. Now y'all know I be
Mhm.
having problems sleeping at night, right?
Mhm.
Shut up, Britt. So one night, what day was that? Friday?
Last Thursday.
Okay, last Thursday. last Thursday. What was the last Wednesday?
It was last Thursday. Remember,
Well,
I'm
that's
on
what
I'm on
called
the
me.
calendar. I got the calendar locked down. You know, because you always got your days mixed up. Cause it was last Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
Go ahead, tell the
Well,
story to me. Mhm.
anywho, oh, she a troublemaker. 111. Um, yeah. So when I get my medicine, y'all, when I do have all my meds and I get to take them the right way, I don't have no control when they put me to sleep. So me and
Yeah,
Britt was
yeah.
having a phone conversation, and she said
Mm-hmm.
talking in riddles. So she just started calling me riddles. I don't know what people be saying. If that med kicked
Yo,
in, I don't know
she
what the
was.
hell is going on.
I'm gonna let me tell the story right because you trying to tell half the story.
Okay.
We are holding a conversation. I said, "Have you taken your medicine?" She said, "Yes, I've taken them." We talked about another 30 minutes. Next thing I know, I hear, I said, "What?" I said, "You going to sleep?" Yeah, I'm going to sleep. I said, "Okay, go on to sleep." Okay, I'm like a little bit, man. I said, "Okay, riddles." So the next day we talking. I said, "Now you know, last night you was on this phone talking in riddles." We talk about 15 minutes to get ready to start the little midday check in with everybody, and we talking, and she was like, "You know what I'm saying?" I was like, "Did you sleeping?" Yeah, I didn't get my name. I said, "I'll call you. Wake you up in 15 minutes." Oh yeah. I was like, "Oh, your name is Riddles now. Your name is Riddles because me and Wade just halfway talking." She didn't know when it was gonna kick in. I'm like, it makes an appearance. It don't announce itself. It says nothing. It just shows up. We be talking, and her next word me, what? All right, it's time to go. It's time to hang up. And you can ask her questions, and she will respond to them, and then go back. I'm gonna ask her one day. She's talking about me. I'm gonna see what she gonna say. I'm like, what you say this? What you say to such about me? What's up? What you call me? What talk me today? She's probably like, yeah, man. I said, girl, bye.
So,
Conversation over.
so that is why she calls me riddles, y'all. And I can't stop laughing at because this shit is hilarious. Because my son
She
like,
deserved
Mom,
that
you
name.
made you look like a junkie. Well, it should
Cause
be.
it's like, just go on to sleep. Just go on. You already sleeping, making me mad. You already sleep. Just go on to sleep. Quit talking.
Yeah. So that's what happened. So that's why my name is Riddles. But I
And my
thought
name
people
Brit.
were
If
gonna
my
get a
name
show
could
like
be
mine.
Brit Brett. If my name could be Brit Beck and you and Miss Buzz don't believe on 25, your name could be Riddles. And Miss Bugs over there on my you all right list. We'll see how it goes tomorrow, Miss Bugs.
The book said I'm slipping. Oh shit. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just it just tickles me something terrible because very few people get that. Very few people get that. They be like, what
That's
the
what real friends. That's what I guess that's what real friends get.
exactly.
They get the riddles.
My family even be laughing. Be like, oh girl, get off my phone. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. But I just
Please
had to
don't.
tell y'all that because it cracks me up every time she called me Brittles. I ain't gonna lie. I get tickled. But I'm gonna get back on subject. Because I don't want to hold y'all too much longer because y'all might got a place to go, people to see.
Because you've been on here an hour and 15 minutes and 10 seconds.
Don't be a hater because you want to stop at 30 minutes, excuse me, at 15 minutes. Don't even don't pick on me.
I'm here. I'm doing Auntie Greta job. Because she
Oh,
will put the time out in a minute in the chat.
I think Greta get that ass in the quickness, baby. But anyway,
Look at her. Look at her.
yep,
74 minutes. Get
love her dearly, love her
her. Get
dearly.
her, Auntie Greta. 74 minutes. Baby, you should have been finished an hour ago.
No, because I really wanted to talk. I want to know what people feel, how they think. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause again, a lot of us deal with anxiety, depression, and stress the hell out. Because hell, the government making it even worse, and I'm sick
And
of
that's the
them.
thing.
I
That's,
ain't gonna.
that's, that's the thing, too. A lot of people are so the government and with these social security checks and all that, I feel like it shouldn't be because you making it so harder for the older people to making them stressed out about am I gonna get my check this month? And
Yeah.
it's not just them. It's at this point it's everybody. You don't know if you're gonna get up today and go into work and have a job, or it's you know go with God. You got to go with God. Makes me thank you for your services. You're no longer needed. And you like why? I mean, you can have perfect attendance, be on time and everything, but the
Hmm.
way he is saying shut this down and shut that down and don't do this and don't do that, it's crazy. But now the little club people are beginning to feel it. Now they
Child.
see it, but now they see, okay, we did the wrong thing. And they suffering with pressure, depression, and anxiety and being stressed out because they losing their jobs left and right. That's why I said on April the 5th, y'all got this. Y'all go ahead and march for whatever you want to. They're trying to bring in that martial law. But y'all go ahead and march. We are a march enough with us. I
Hello.
mean, I'm not a freedom fighter, so I would not be out there. I'm gonna be somewhere probably taking a nap and doing something else other than out here marching for nothing. Let
Child.
y'all march. Now y'all realize where y'all went wrong.
Mm-hmm. You thought that man, that demon cared. That me demon did not care. Auntie Greta said, I pray all this beefing will stop. I do too. And Bug said, I want to be your age again, Britt. She said, all right.
Are you
Sweet
reading the
Mel
riddles,
went
baby? Are you reading the riddles? It said age again. Age. My God, you said age. Miss Bugs, I got you, boo. I got you. I'm gonna give you another chance. I don't normally give second chances, but I got you on this one.
for real, Bugs. It is definitely F around to find out syndrome right now. Because they is feeling it.
It
The white
is
folks
because
feeling it,
in
but
the
they
in
ain't
the
feeling
White
it
House.
bad than people living in the woods.
Cause in a minute, the White House is gonna be ashes. This man, him and Elon Musk. I was wrong by the day I was wrong. Well, like the area I live in,
Oh,
it's a lot
eight.
of it's a lot of high class people in my area, and where my daughter goes to school at. So you see a lot of Teslas all day long, and I'll be like, you know what? I would walk quicker than I would drive that Tesla around here because it's like a slap in the face. Elon Musk out here playing in people's faces. You got Orange Glow over there playing in people's faces. You got we are not even a good 4 months in, and he look at all the destruction that he has done. You
For real.
got planes falling out the air. You got people just going in on a day and getting fired. Like the two newscast women, the two African American that's
Joy
been working for years.
name. Yeah.
For years, and what to do? Come in? Oh, y'all ain't got y'all job.
Blenda said the answer
You don't even know
down
why,
on 4 5.
huh?
Blenda said the ancestor said sit down on 4 5. And
And
will
exactly blended because I'm telling you, they marched enough for us. My feet ain't gonna be hurt when they don't march for me already.
exactly.
That's the reason
Y'all
why
gonna
we
take
got.
us
That's the
back.
reason why we got freedom. And they talking about trying to have segregation again. Do that, and you are gonna find out who really keeping y'all business open.
Exactly.
You're gonna find out who putting your dollars in your pocket. Go ahead and segregate. I will appreciate it. But first of all, let me get my vinyl from Amazon. I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all know I make t-shirts. So I'm gonna get my vinyl first or find a company that's black owned and get my line on vinyl because I trying to get my business off the ground. But then I'm gonna move on. I like now I don't go I never went to Costco. I don't do Target, so those stores y'all can work, y'all can have them. But yeah, on the fifth, I tell anybody, any African American, don't be out there.
Hell no. If you got a Tesla, sell that sucker.
Right,
Or
walk. Get
destroy it like
get you a
Erica
get you
Badu
a bite.
did.
Get you a bite. Get you something, some kind of you gotta ride something, get something, just scale back, scale down. Because I was reading the issue today that we got here. We have it's a car lot in an area called Easley.
Mm-hmm.
And the man, one of the workers, called somebody trying to buy a car from them, called them a N word.
Oh shoot.
And so they rallying against him, like, you allow this person to continue to work, and tell them this, y'all boys play nice. I
Yeah.
don't care about us being in the South. When y'all come to work and all y'all tired flat, y'all gonna know. Stop playing. This new day and age, this new breed, this new creatures out here. You don't play with these people today and they money.
Blended, no, you don't want no Tesla, girl. Don't you buy you no Tesla. Listen, it's people in other states. I ain't gonna lie, because I seen the video the other day and I hollered. And if I could find it, I'm gonna repost that mug. But it's people that have Teslas. I seen somebody that got that big ugly truck. They put Audi signs on the back of it. They putting
Who want a Tesla?
huh?
Who want a Tesla?
Oh, segregation. She said she wanted now. I thought she was saying she wanted a Tesla now. She
But
said she
because
don't
I
want
said
this
that
one.
thinking, where you see Tesla? I'm reading this thing like, let me
Because
go
I
put
was
my
saying
glasses
Tesla.
on.
And then I seen
Baby, I rub my eyes. I didn't put my glasses on. So I can't even see with my glasses on.
but yeah,
No,
like
no, we don't want segregation. I mean, once again, our ancestors fought for us to have freedom and the right to do what we want to. We got, in my eyes, I'm grown. I can do what I want to. I go what I want to. I can purchase what I want to. And you can't tell nobody what they can and cannot do. I mean,
exactly.
this man trying to be somebody's daddy. You ain't my father,
Sure. Tell them like that little
and
boy.
it never will be. I just gotta say, 7 million people collect Social Security, and 7K SS workers being laid off on the 15th.
Mm,
They will also require you to come in person when you are eligible for first time, but closing office. And you're right, Auntie Ready. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. They closing. Y'all laying off people now. How they gonna process these checks every month, and you don't lay it off have people that can process them?
exactly. I said the
So
same
when
thing.
people don't, yeah, and it's the older people. They can't get down there and fight for their checks. And if they take their grandkids with them, this gonna be a sad day in America because they gonna be out there acting a plum monkey. My
Tan
grandma,
it
my
up.
mama ain't got that money, tearing up y'all stuff, throwing chairs, and you want to arrest people. And again, it's innocent people losing their jobs. Why? The benefit? All you trying to do is put more money in your pocket. You try
But
to
to the
make the
rest
poor
of the world.
poor and the rich richer. It ain't gonna
Yep.
happen.
But the thing that makes me laugh about that whole subject is you could be rich all you want, but who's gonna buy your stuff? You're not gonna stay rich because nobody won't be able to afford to buy your stuff. Hell, people could barely afford things in life now. And you taking their only incomes away, they're getting rid of Section 8. They're kicking people off Section 8 like nobody business.
But my thing is, some of those people though truly need Section 8. I mean,
Exactly.
for the ones that don't really need it, they could come up, but you'll never know. You can't say, well, no, they don't need it. You don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but you try and take people off stuff that need. I mean, the food now. You
Hmm.
don't get no food stuff. I had to go down to see about my some paperwork the other day, and there was a little old lady in there. She had been maybe her like 60s or 70s. And she said, I had to come down here because my Medicare don't did something. And she said, I get food stamps $23 a month. I said, baby, you can't get nothing off of $23. You can't get a 1 day meal off $23. I
Okay.
felt so bad. This lady felt like she had to come down here and turn in some paperwork saying, because what it was, it said she was making too much money.
That's
But
crazy.
Medicare is taking money out of her check each month for insurance. And
you're in trouble.
Medicare insurance here is 185. And she's saying to me, because they said she make too much money. She said they make so I make $2,000 a month. And I don't make that. And you give her $23 in food stamps.
Because you know what
But
they
my
do?
thing
They
is,
go by what you gross, which pisses me off because I'm like, that's not what I bring home. So why would you go by that number?
but my thing is, and that's the thing with Medicare and Medicaid, especially on Medicare, if you over 65, they charge you $185 a month to supplement for your medicine.
Ain't that crazy?
Now, if you own now, at my age, you were able to get Medicare and Medicaid, but the older people that don't work nowhere, that's not able to work at this point. I mean, this lady was on the road later. You saying
Britt, you gonna get a
they
beating.
huh?
Wait, you better get a beating. Hold on, I'm gonna read this to you. But first, Auntie Greta said tariffs are just a new tax on American people. It does not work. It did not work in the 30s and 40s during the Depression. It made it worse. It's just a new tax. And Auntie Greta said, this is why you in trouble. She said, Britt, I'm 73 years old. Calling me a little old lady.
Auntie Greta, I didn't say Auntie Greta. I said the lady at the place was about 60 something, 70, 80. I didn't say Auntie Greta. I know how you look, Auntie Greta, so I know you ain't no little old lady. But this lady was, she was fragile. She out here and she on the rollator and everything, and she out here trying to get those little $23 that they not getting her. Because my thing is, y'all, I feel like here, especially in South Carolina, they don't. They say they add in your monthly your mortgage, your rent, whatever it is,
They
your
don't care about none
light
of that.
bill, your gas bill. They don't add that in there. Cause if
Mm-mm.
they did, you would get way more money than you get. Cause I remember when
Exactly.
my grandma was alive, my grandma only got like $15, and this was years ago. This was in 1990, 20 in the 2000s, early 2000s. And I'm sitting there looking like, what it was my great grandma, because my grandma died early. I'm like, what is she supposed to do with this? If eggs are already $25 they already, she can't even buy no eggs.
Exactly.
You can't buy nothing. You gotta just kind of say hamburger meat don't went up. It used to be like $3, $4 a roll. Now it's $5, $6 for one pound. I'm like, this is crazy.
Because they only, I was about to say they on crack.
Auntie Greta said,
Well,
send Brit the new. Oh, I got it, Auntie Greta. I got it today. I appreciate you, sugar.
she said the premium is $185 per month for Medicare.
It
That's
is because
crazy.
I just got because y'all know that. I mean, everybody know by now. Ain't no secret that I'm on auction and stuff, and I had to. They end up doing my disability. They end up kicking me,
Hey,
putting
boo.
me over in Medicare. They messed up mine. I have door insurance. They messed it up, and 185 come on my check every month. And I'm sitting there like, y'all, I feel that because it ain't just me. I have a whole child I gotta take care of. And I got a mortgage, I got a car payment, I got insurance, I got lights, water, all that. It's this the whole house I gotta keep open or running.
Mm,
But that 185, yeah, it's ridiculous. I feel like when you get to that point, I mean, honor your elders. They don't work hard enough as it is.
exactly.
My
Auntie
my,
Greta
my bad.
said, mm-mm. No, that's okay, sis. Auntie Greta said, I heard that the Caucasians get more benefits and food stamps than black folks. Somehow I believe it. They do, and because there's more of them on
Mhm.
welfare than black people, but people don't seem to understand that. Even
I
the
ain't gonna say that.
Indians do. The Indians do too. They be living in $1 million homes, and everybody in there getting a check and food stamps. I don't watch them.
What the lady I was talking to the other day, she was clear. She was clear. They don't discriminate down here. they don't discriminate here. You gonna get that minimum, that bare minimum here too, because she was clear.
That's sad.
But what's crazy though is you have the ones, um, the Hispanic people. They making.
They
Can I
bet.
say? Can I say alien on here? And you put the
Mm,
K on there. So
go ahead.
they banking 7, 8, $900 a month on
Yep.
food stamps.
And then they
Well,
get
we
with
we Anybody else barely, if you barely getting pushing 200 or 300, I'm not trying to have no 30 and 40 kids or 500 people live in my house for me to get that much. I'm good.
And they all get it. And they go food shop. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I
Everybody.
said before, even though we got a long way to go, black folks got a long way to go. Them Spanish folks know how to work together to get that money. They'll live with each other. They'll buy cars. They'll buy a house. They'll buy a store. They do it all. Wait, let me read what
They
it
they
says.
have bump. You go in there, they have bump beds on every wall in the room. If you got four walls, it's gonna be four bump beds. Everybody in there, they pull together. But what is unfair is that they're getting the benefits that we should be getting. And
Exactly.
and no offense to nobody, I love all. My daughter went to school, it's Spanish immersion for when all elementary to learn how to talk to them people. But you will go somewhere and they can't speak a bit of English.
Nope.
They got the children and talking for them, and you sitting there thinking, but I've watched them in the grocery store with 4 and 5 buggies pull out a water cage.
Mm-hmm. And they
I
also
mean
supply it from
Honda
homes.
Honda
Wait,
just coming
wait,
out. They parking from everywhere.
wait. I'm being rude. Britt, you see,
Mm-mm.
in my winter coat today, it was 42 degrees here, and we will be running heat until May. Then she said, I have a fixed bills every month. $200, 220 on electric, 100 on gas, phone and internet 100, water 50. It is not free living. It sure ain't. I don't even understand why we paying for water. Black folks always made do, and we make it work. Yeah, we do.
Cause I'm gonna tell you, Auntie Greta, you right. Cause like if I cook hot dogs and we don't eat all the chili, I'm turning over to goulash the next day. I'm gonna make it. We gonna always find a way to make things work to benefit us. If something broke, or we gonna fix it. It may not be the way you think we need to fix it, but it's gonna be fixed. Cause
Hello.
it's ridiculous. But but one thing back, go back to Auntie Greta. Auntie Greta, I promise you, I wouldn't be able to visit you maybe like June. I don't like cold weather, and I'm not set up for that. I've been here for so long. We have 4 seasons. I like winter. I like snow, but what y'all get up there, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. Like now, people out here wearing shorts. It's warm here.
Y'all, it was 79 degrees today here in Jersey, and I almost had a heart attack. Off
Oh,
y'all.
y'all, and I'm gonna get off your panel because this your panel. I don't want to overstep my boundaries,
I ain't overstepping nothing. Say what you was
but
gonna
I
say.
want to brag on my baby today.
Go
So
ahead.
y'all today I had to get some gas. My car was bought on E, and that's why I stopped because it was pouring down rain. It was raining when she already got the car to get the gas. It was raining to where the wind was blowing the rain like a tornado or something. So she had to go in there and pay for the gas, and she came out and she dropped the stuff that she had got in the store, and she's like, "Whoo, whoo!" And I looked up and I saw a little old man come, and I was like, "Why is he out here? He barely making it." I mean, that it's windy and it's raining, and so she says all of a sudden, she's like, she looking at the car, she's like, I'm gonna go ahead and pump this man gas for him. An old man. I was like, I loved it about her. She had such a good heart. And she went over there and she pumped his gas and made sure he got in the car. You all right? And I'm proud of her because in fact, you don't find too many young people these days that care enough for older people to say, let me help you. Because I'm just like, where you going? I'm thinking she be in the car. Oh, I'm finna go over there and help him with his gas.
That
Because
was
it
sweet.
really actually out there, the way it was raining, I say I hope he was on E because he didn't need to be out there.
Exactly. Because back in the day, you carry your elders' bags across the street, take them to their house, put it in their car, whatever. Kids act like they don't even see their elders no more. That is a
Now
norm.
we could be somewhere and she come up missing. I'd be like, where you going? I'll be right back. I gotta help them over there. I mean, if she sees some elderly person or somebody and disabled and need in the store need help,
That's a
she
beautiful
she
thing.
want to help them if she got a dollar or something or extra. I remember that one time we was leaving church and she's like a man on the side of the road. She said, "Well, I got 2 packs of gummies. I'm gonna give one." I said, "Gummies?" I said, "Well, I don't want to block your blessing. Go ahead, baby." But I was like, "Okay, give it to him. Do what you got to do."
Wait, Bug said, dinner time, love y'all. Loves later. My son cooked today. No, Brit, it's not turkey. Turkey pork chops. It's not turkey chops. Um, Pinto beans and rice with fried chicken. All right. Love you
Well,
too,
I'll be there
bud.
for the rice and the chicken. I don't want the I don't want the pinto beans. I only meat them. But Bugs, we love you too. Have a great night on purpose.
Let
Dream
me get
about me, sweetie.
she said dream about me. Because Auntie Greta gotta go too. She said she got a call. Night, y'all. Good
She said
night,
I got to read it again. I got to call it a night, y'all. Time for my shower. Mine's too, Auntie Greta. I like to go to bed smelling good by myself.
I cannot.
Just in case a man come in my dreams and want to be.
Good night, Auntie Greta. I cannot with Britt and her crazy self.
Good night, Auntie Greta. We love you.
So I'm going to make sure we end it here because Britt is crazy and she needs to charge her phone.
I got to go some
Thank
water
you
on my body.
everyone for coming over. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Auntie Greta said I wash daily. I know that's right. Love you too,
Good
Auntie.
night, Cameron said good night. All thanks for the invite. You're welcome, more than
Always
welcome.
welcome.
This ain't in my channel. My bad. Go ahead.
It don't make a difference. You're always welcome to the Stu Queen starts and over on Britt's block. Anytime, Camera Bell.
Yeah. Well, I don't go live, but she can join me anytime in one of I put down. Y'all know I don't go live. I can't stand it.
That's true too. So let me give y'all a little word and I'm gonna let y'all go.
Please don't play Sister April.
Shut up, I'm not. I'm playing something different. I think this is the right one. If not, I'm gonna stop the
The
whole.
brother don't like her with them elephant, them lashes and them bonnets.
Shut up. Hold on. I hope this is the right one.
God wants some of you to know that they know they messed up. Let's talk about it. The algorithm of God has found you because he wants you to be encouraged. The truth of the matter is, beloved, they know they messed up and they're still looking for you in other people, but they're not going to find you. They may find something similar, but they're never going to find another you because you're one of a kind. And that's what they're realizing right now. And they're kicking themselves over it. Very specific word for very specific people, but trust and believe, beloved, they know who you are now. If they didn't know before, they know now. And they miss you. But there's nothing that they can do about it. And you better keep your crown on. You better not look backwards. You better not turn around and go the other way. You better keep pressing forward because what God has in front of you is way better than anything that's behind you. It's behind you for a reason. It's called the past for a reason. So be encouraged in knowing, beloved, that you carry a special divine grace that not everybody has. Because see, some people need a special divine grace in order to be able to deal with everything that they're carrying, everything that comes with them. And that is the love of God for them. And honey, let me tell you, everybody don't have that. And that's what they're realizing right now. Everybody's not going to put up with what you put up with. Everybody doesn't have the grace for what you had grace for. And it wasn't you. It was the spirit and the presence of God on your life and operating and working through you. See, what you have to understand, beloved, is you are a gift. You are a fully packaged gift. You come with favor. You come with the grace of God, the mercy of God, the blessings of God, the overflow of God. You come with the whole package. You are the whole package. God is not going to let that be abused or not appreciated. So when a person begins to misuse or mistreat the gift that God has sent into their life, oh, he will remove you or remove that situation from you. So be encouraged on today, beloved, and know that you are the gift. You are the full package, the blessing, the favor, the overflow. And somebody is going to see you for that, receive you for that, and appreciate that more than you could have ever imagined. Baby girl, baby boy, they still looking for you, but they ain't going to be able to find you because there's not another you. Be encouraged in knowing you're original, baby. Love you. Share this message with somebody you know need to be encouraged. Mwah!
I
So
really like that.
thank you. If I can find it in my phone, I'll send it to you. But yeah,
Yeah,
I had
make
that
sure, yeah,
from
keep
Sherry.
play that all the time. I like that.
Okay. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging with me tonight and hanging with Britt. My girl came to rock with me, so I appreciate her for that. Love y'all. Have a good night. On y'all way out, drop y'all some purple hearts and some crowns in the chat for yourself. That is my love from me to you. And with that being said, I'm going to say it the way it should be said. Astute and on Britt's block, out of here. Have a blessed night, y'all.
Good night, everyone.
Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?